Hello and welcome back to the Game of Muscle YouTube channel. Welcome everybody that's live in the chat and watching us live, and welcome those of you that are watching this as a catch-up video. We are in Race Room Racing Experience on the Game of Muscle DTM server. We're going to be doing some insanity DTM racing with the DTM cars. We've got a Game of Muscle server, 30 slots of absolute mental mayhem. We're going to hopefully get about 4 or 5 races in tonight. So if you are watching this catch up, just skip through the races and you will see just how awesome the DTM cars are in Race Room and just how incredible they sound. Handle and sound. Arguably the two most important components of a car. How they handle and how they sound. So without further ado, hello everybody in chat. We've already got the server up in the background. We're ready to go really. Hello Mazda Fan Gaming, hello BH Blackie, hello Gelfie, hello Joss. Qualifying, 2 minutes left. Now we've got the server is running on a rotation of tracks. Basically, it should just be a case that the starter pack will get you a DTM car if you wanted to join in, and then we're running a couple of American tracks and the start pack tracks. Shouldn't cost too much. It's like £12 maximum, maybe £15 maximum to get all the content to join this server if you want to join us in the future. We'll keep the general tracks and content that we're using here for future streams and videos that we do in Race Room to make it easier, not cost too much for you that you want to join in. If you are going to buy content, make sure you buy it through the Race Room store. I'll put a link underneath the video when we do this as a video, not for those of you that are live, but there'll be a link to the store where you can buy VRP, and it's 30% cheaper than if you were to buy through Steam. So make sure you get VRP through that and buy the content through that if you need to buy the content and you intend on joining us in the future. But there we go, sip of the coffee. We've got 1 minute 53 seconds. Let's hope everything's gravy good. This track's awesome. This is one of the good mod tracks for R Factor, though we've got the layout with the sneaky chicane, probably a bit better for safety. Anti-lag. Too early for exploration, too late for Game of Muscle's race. That's the live story. Take out his traffic cones. Oh, we can't. There's no BASHI BALARD in this. I think we're running a starter pack, and then we've got a couple of other tracks that you can get in other packs. We've got the American track pack, which I think is £5, and the starter pack, which is £5. So it works out about 15 quid. It should do total cost to take part on this server, and of course then you've got the content. Where's the sausage? I don't know if this track has much sausage on it. Whoa. Oh dear. Oh, there goes the crumple zone. Hi Shreebrus. I think the American track pack is only like £5. Unless I've got my information wrong here. You should be able to see the server, and then you'll be able to see what tracks you need to be able to join it. Let me load it up. Let's have a look. Let's have a little gander. Yeah, £5.95, so, and it's got like 5 or 6 tracks in it. Well, we didn't exactly qualify at the front there, but we'll make do. We'll make do. Let me just restart the chat room here. go. What car am I driving? The BMW with the Tic Tac livery. It's the only car you need, to be honest. I mean, you know, Tic Tac power. Look at that. What else could you want in life? Let's fire her up. This is one of the few simulators that has the ability to fire your car up. Here we go. Get ready for the start. A bit of wheel spin. Oh, you got no milk. Whoa. Bit of car contact there. You can have some nice car contact in this. I was going to say, you can have some nice car contact and it doesn't cause massive pile-ups. It looks like we might have just smashed some people off the circuit there, but that was not intentional. Up the inside we go. Proper Skywilk. I like AC. I like R Factor 2, ASSETTO Corsa, iRacing, Project Cars 2, Racing Experience. There's a whole bunch of the driving sims that sort of, they go on my list of, you know, I enjoy them. They pass that threshold for general realism. They have nice force feedback, and then between them they have different features that are entertaining. Let's try to be a bit calm here. On the inside like a rocket. Dab with the brake. This car turned in. We're on fire. These 90s DTM cars are bloody amazing. I was falling asleep earlier. I just needed the 90s DTM action. We had a good, alright sim racing system, to be fair. But I mean, this Tic Tac car just always cheers me up. You get an extra, exactly, every Tic Tac on this car gives you extra, not only does it give you a minty fresh breath, it gives you an extra 20 or so horsepower. It's like racing stripes, but with Tic Tacs. Look at that! Proper sideways driving there, awesome. Absolutely fantastic how this car handles. Not the fastest way, that. Hi Cosmic Potato, welcome back. It's turned into a reg now. When in doubt, drive sideways. We're in third place here. What's going on? Oh, I'm still working out. Stop and go for braking under, for overtaking under a yellow. Naughty boy. Hi, Chrissy. Oh, off-road, off-road. Bouncy, bouncy. What's awesome as well is the way that this server's being set up. It's just 10-minute races, goes from track to track, jump in, drive, have fun, new location, a whole bunch of vehicles to select from in the same sort of class. Really good. He's driving like an orangutan. I don't think the most skilled drivers are in this server at this point in time. But that's okay, I'm still learning the car myself. Hopefully we get the USB cable for a shifter tomorrow and we'll be back in this. Because this is so good with the H pattern. Love driving muscle. Cosmic Potato. What is a Cosmic Potato? It's like a Russian spaceship that had potatoes and it's exploded in orbit. And the potatoes are now flying through space. Thing is, obviously driving smooth is the fastest way around a track, but driving loose is the most exciting way around the track. So you're always battling that temptation. I've got the Fanatec shifter right next to me, but they didn't send me a USB cable for it, and I don't have a Fanatec base, so I had to. I got it like on Friday, and I was like, guys, I can't review it if I can't plug it in. Poor Fanatec. Yeah, don't worry, Rapster. It will be going in the review. I'm not going to hold any punches back. I don't think it is laser scanned. The only track that I know that's laser scanned in Race Room is the Nordschleifer, because it's using the same laser data that all the companies got hold of when the track was going through an exchange of ownership. I've used it before, PJD, yeah, Skywilk as well. I have used it. That's why I contacted them and said, oh, you know, I'd like to review it, because I know it's good. I don't like to review stuff that's not good, because when you're reviewing something, you're kind of promoting it. And generally, my rule on my channel is that I won't cover something unless I like it. So I have used the shifter before, and I know it's really, really good. It's not perfect and it's expensive, but you know, it does feel fantastic to use, so it's a nice bit of kit. Hi Leonard J. How about road feeling in this? Yeah, you can get good road feeling from this. You can get as much feeling as you want. Race Room is one of those sims where you can, you know, you can just set it up however you want, really. If you want more road feel, you can get more road feel. If you want less, you can get less. Absolutely fantastic with the direct drive wheel. You do have to remove some stuff from the force feedback text file in order to stop it giving you big jolts when you hit other cars. Hi Leonard J. That's the only thing you really need to watch out for, because it will break your wrists. So good. Too much power, not enough grip. That's the kind of thing you want with a vehicle. Hi Frank Zappa. Yeah, that's what they sent us. So should be good. Should make for a nice fun video. We've also just on our channel, we just reviewed the button box that we're using right now, which is absolutely awesome. Sim Dash Gear button box. It's actually a really good piece of kit. If you've bought a direct drive wheel and you're like, oh, I need some shifters and some buttons, and you want something that's all round, you know, for like, lets you drive Formula cars, DTM, radicals, you know, and it kind of makes sense. 300mm rim with that button box is really good. Hi Atif. Hi Mr. Drift, welcome back everybody. DTM has woken me up. I think it's the sounds. I'm not sure how much of it was the DTM or how much of it was the chocolate biscuits. One more lap I think we got here. Got a bit of a gap between us and the cars behind. I think we managed to take everyone out. Got those Tic Tacs. Woo, Tic Tac power, boys. Minty fresh. Oh, look at that. Oh, God, I can't drive from this view. It's console mode. Oh, look at that livery. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, look at the flames coming out the back. Awesome. Oh, my God, this is hard to drive. Oh, this is so true. It's like a remote control car. I mean, it's almost worth driving from this angle just to admire the Tic Tacs. Look at that slip. You can even see the driver in the cockpit there, turning the steering wheel. It's bananas. Whoa! But the thing with this car is it has really controllable slip. In first person view. Third person view, I can't drive it to save my life. Oh, Burton Hebbleson's in the server with us. Oh, look at that. Absolutely amazing car. I mean, the sounds as well. Just light up the rears. And we still have one more lap left. It's me just doing donuts. I'm going to get back to the pits anyway. I need to set something up. But yeah, absolutely amazing. Next race we'll do properly. That was a bit of a warm-up. I'm just going to make another cup of coffee, guys, because my coffee's gone cold and I can't bear cold coffee. And then we'll be back to continue the next race. How many people are in the server? Doesn't say. Oh, here we go. 12 people in the server at the moment, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to make a cup of tea. I'll be back in a second. Well, a cup of coffee, and we'll do the next race. Be a proper race business lark. Let me know if you get an advert. I'll be back in a second, guys. Password is T. Password is T in capitals. Tango Echo Alpha T. Cup of tea, but just T. T-E-A. Capitals. Okay. Drop into the sim rig, that's the way to do it. RD Ruto won that, Olin in second, P. Radinsky in third. We've got a whole bunch of new people because it's a different simulator, so that's awesome. Hi Johnny Cage, welcome back. We got some Bourbons, it's all good. We need to send a message to JF, see if he'll join us. I don't know if he's awake. Let's pop him a message. Right, what track are we at? Brands Hatch Indy. Could it be any better? I don't think so. We've got a cup of coffee. We can have a cup of tea, that'd be better. We've got biscuits, we've got coffee, and we've got a 90s DTM car at Brands Hatch Indy. Pretty awesome. Mathis Francois Laf Potiska. It's all in the video description. You want to see what kit we're using? I don't know, Johnny Cage. I just started. We've been streaming all evening since our sim racing system race on ASSETTO CORSA. Hi, Chargo. Have you got this, Chargo? Just come and join us. By the way, guys, Chargo Lima's a legend. Check out his YouTube channel if you like ASSETTO CORSA, you like track mods, you like hot lap videos. Go to his channel, give him a subscribe. The guy's a boss. Leonard J, just do a search for Game of Muscle. It should come up. Ah, there we go. Let's get some driving in here. Got a little driver in the front. Off we go. Oh, I need to turn the force back up a touch. Oh no, I don't. Well, we'll see. Real gangster tea, drink tea. Oh. Here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Bumper temperature critical. I love Brands Hatch, you know. I think I'm probably in the top 3 of the tracks. After the T, you'll be God Driver. Exactly. Oh my god, look at the suspension of the car in the front as it rides over the bumps. V Berlin. Whoops, struggling for grip a bit. Try to be smooth. Initial T. Hi Reno's Race Room. You too, happy Halloween. Hope you don't get spooked. Oh, by the way guys, this is a new stream, so if you haven't yet, smash that like button, give it a tickle, like it up. Let's get some like-tastic action. I don't know how many likes it's on, but Let's not have it be a depressingly low number. It's all about the like button. Or the dislike button. It doesn't matter, just click a button. Get those calories worked out. As more people join the server, that's awesome. My frame rate's good. We're having some, occasionally, the stream stuttering. I think it's YouTube being a bit funny. My frame rate's like 100 and something. Give out. Oh, party rings, alright. Can't go wrong with party rings. I don't know, Leonard J, why it's not working for you. It should be there. Just do a search for Game of Muscle. It's passworded. Maybe you've got the passworded filter on. That could be what's going on. Make sure password filter's not on, because he's got this server's passworded. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why you can't see it. Other people have got in. What's going on? It's been self-banned. It's tic-tac power, guys. 4th place. Oh, I can't wait for the race. Whoa, a bit wide, bit wide. Thanks, Frank Zappa. I'm going to turn the force back up a touch here. Get the strength going. Might as well build some muscle whilst we're driving this. Some gamer muscle. Give that a go. Start your car up. Hi, Orgard, welcome back. I don't know if you get penalties for speeding in the pit, but... Oh, where's the pit lane finish? This one. There you go. There we go, it's a bit better. A little bit more FFB. A bit more muscle. Ho, 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 ho. Key is to drive quite smooth so you're not going crazy on the force feedback. The tea's boiling, it's coffee. It's coffee, not tea, but it is indeed warm. Absolutely fantastic, this car. It's all over the shop. As soon as you do anything slightly abrupt, you're driving sideways. Guten Tag, Jim Russell. Welcome back to the stream. This is a WrestleMania vehicle. FYI, I am the Berlin. Oh, okay, in the game. SWA Gaming. 3 minutes left. Hopefully we can get an improvement. Bern Hebelson, again, he's always just a tiny bit in front of us, Mr. Hebelson. Every single server, every single game. Burned H. Oh dear, that's a little bit wide. Just test the suspension out. Always good to do that. Right, let's try and get one smooth lap in. Hi, River Polly. We'll be probably going to be titwinkling someone in a bit because this car's bananas on the brakes. I have tried VR with it, but not recently. It doesn't stream very well in VR, this game. Ah, oh, Frank Zappa the Stalker. Mr. Drift. Woo! There we go, it's a little bit smoother. Could do with a delta on the screen. Could do with a little bit more lift off oversteer. Probably need to tweak the setup to get that. Dino, R Factor 2 was never king. R Factor 2 was like king of the features, but never worked properly. So, you know, it's always been a case of having to play all the sims really to get different things out of each sim. I'd definitely recommend AC, Race Room, iRacing, R Factor 2, Automobilista, Live for Speed, Rich Bears Rally, Dirt Rally. There's just that list of games that you've got to own them all, otherwise, you know, you're missing out on something. For different things, really. I'd have both Project Cars 2 and ASSETTO Corsa, to be honest, as I do. But you know, you're playing for different reasons. I'm struggling to get this car to stick in through there. Might need to might need to chuck it in a bit harder. Whoops-a-daisy. Not exactly smooth. Toka 3. Alright, Mr. Drift. See you next time you join us. Oh, qualifying's ending. I think we're going to have to stick with 5th place here. We'll just accept it. We'll just accept the 5th place. That's a chance to have a sip of the tea. The steering wheel's alive. It's just rocking from side to side. Okay, here we go, guys. It's time for a little ad break in between the race here. Good luck with getting a nice advert. Hopefully it's one with like a hot supermodel. And now we go to the circuit. Branzo Hacho! Get ready. Project Cars 2 does not support modding, no. Car won't turn in. Solution. Yeah, you just have to lean out the window and chuck the steering wheel, and then it will turn in. That's the technique. Here we go, guys. It's about to happen. This should be interesting. I think we might get a bit of a pile up down the hill. What does TFB mean? But you're welcome, Dog Boy. Thanks for your donation. I hope the finger dance was up to your quality levels. I nearly just drove into that guy. 6th place. Let's get ready for some T1 action. Look at the cars riding over the bumps. Is that absolutely mental? Whoa! Opposite lock. When in doubt, turn the steering wheel more. Look at him. V Berlin, that's SWA Gaming. Sideways through there. Easy does it. Oh, the bumps, the way they unsettle the car is absolutely bananas. This is a testicle car. You need ginormous testicles to drive this. Thanks, Dino. Steering wheel did all the work for me. Well, we're holding on to 5th place here. You really do have to get this speed off so that your fronts have the grip. Oh my god! This is awesome! So good! Such a good car. It's a combination of absolutely no grip, ridiculous suspension, ridiculous power, bit of a shortcut. Oh my god! Oh, thank you, Choose. Thanks, Choose. Oh, what did he type? Or he just did a donation, didn't type anything. Thank you so much, Choose. Really appreciate it, man. Thanks for supporting the channel. Your donations make it happen. Oh, there you go. It's popped up on the screen now. Oh, a bit fast into that. Come on, 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 come on. Need to be smooth. The thing is, the car's ludicrous. Goes all over the place. But you do have to be smooth to be fast. It's just a proper masochist vehicle. Oh, there we go, onto the power. Oh. Come on. There's so much oversteer. Oh. Thank you, Choose. Why don't you join in on some of the servers? The chat room's gone quiet. I think everyone's just died. Not sure what's going on. Oh, down the hill and far away. Teletubbies, DTM today. God, come on, get more speed out of this. I can't get into this front group of cars. Got 7 minutes left though. I tell you what we should do. I should get the server set up so it's 2 races, 10-minute races, and reverse grid, and then move to the next circuit. But they're saying that some tracks are a bit dull, so maybe it's just good having it 10 minutes and quality. It lets people join in. Oh my god! The amount of lock you have to put on this car to stop it from rotating. Clear out spare room, get your sim rig. There you go. That's the spirit, Choose. Torture everyone in your house with the vibrations. Project Cars 2 by miles, but saying that, GT Sport does have the matchmaking, but Project Cars 2 has way better physics, way better force feedback. You know, but it's a different game. GT Sport's a lot better to play with a game controller. GT Sport's more sort of on the arcade side, to be honest. It plays like a really advanced 90s arcade game. I'm just going to barge up the inside here. That's how you do it. DTM style overtake. Oh my god, look at that! Oh my god, this is mental. This is why DTM is so good. Oh god, I'm the jam. You don't want to be the jam. Into T1. Oh god. Oh, there he goes. Boss. Whoa, there's another. Let's late brake up the inside. Let's lean on his car again. How good is the netcode to allow for that? Crazy contact driving, but it's all fine. You know, that wasn't illegal crashing or anything. Absolutely mental. I mean, the fact that we've got Tic Tacs and we get to keep a minty fresh breath whilst driving bananas. I've got to go back one place. I've been penalised. There we go. Bloody Marshall caught me out. Ah, 5 minutes left. There goes the bronze medal. We're going to have to take it back. The Marshal decreed that we were a bit too aggressive with our overtake. Fair enough. I'll accept it. I thought it was perfectly legal. I thought it was a perfectly normal DTM pass. If you watched 90s DTM at all on TV or on YouTube. Come on. Easy does it. Rumble strip away. Oh, there goes Jay Barkley for a bit of a 360 no scope into a hedge. He's taken the unofficial racing line. Oh my god, we ran out of track. Hi Zero Fox, welcome to the stream. Sasha Sanchez, new pass. Oh dear. Oh. You've got to take off the speed to get the front to hook in through there, otherwise you're just losing too much. I'm going to defend on the inside there. Oh, John A. Thank you so much, John A. Thank you so much. Thanks for fueling the muscle. What a boss. Thank you for your donation, man. I say all you guys donating, it you know, really does, actually does keep us going. So really appreciate it. And also it's just nice, as I always say, it's nice that you enjoy the content enough to want to donate. Just bloody amazing. Jason Racing, that never went well. Oh, were you the guy that went off into the hedge? I can't get back up with Rideruta here. It's too fast for us. He's got too much cheese in his car. Where's this other vehicle gone? There he is. I couldn't... Bloody... It's like a monster under the bed there. Oh, we're going backwards here. V Berlin just took his place back. Hi, Oliver MDVY. Welcome back to the stream. Another filthy reg. This car is so much fun, guys. I mean, bloody hell. People don't play Race Room enough. It's like, it kind of gets ignored. I think it's because of the microtransactions being a pain in the arse. And when the game launched... Whoa, opposite lock. When the game launched, it was a bit disappointing. People were expecting GTR 3 and they got Race Room. And it was a bit pants. But since then, you know, it's just a super polished, really fun, really nice sounding, really nice handling game. But you have to get the content in this wish-washy way. But it is bloody amazing. That's why we're going to be driving it more. It's art. There's no stopping this tic-tac. Whoa, God. This is mental. V Berlin in front of us. Let's try and catch back up with him. Let's smooth it out. Drive like butter. Drive like butter. Come on. Take the butter out of the fridge. Put it in the oven for a bit. Melt it. Smooth it out. That's not what we're doing. Come on. Easy does it. Get the speed off early, turn in early, on the power, ride it out, almost into the sand dunes. Thanks PJD, I didn't know we were on 33. That's pretty cool. I remember being excited when we had 2,000 subs. I was like, wow! Oh, we got the speed through there, bloody hell, to rocket. I'm struggling on this last corner to get the power down. You could just call me Epic, okay. I'll try to remember that. Oh my God, come on. We've got one more lap after this. Look at the car struggling to bite the circuit as it goes down the hill. Oh! But someone's got a penalty there for breaking the speed limit. The cops caught them. Oh, come on, we might get an overtake here if we're smooth. Oh, this is so good, guys. Oh, 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 oh. That's not smooth. That's not smooth. We may have overdone it. I didn't want to take my foot off the accelerator. I'm not sure if it's got Aussie V8s. They've got Bathurst in the game, as far as I remember. I can't believe I did that. That's ruined any chance of getting 4th place. Oh well. This car's just fun to push around the circuit, to be honest. Don't even need to be in a race. Race Room is very European. It's really German. It's the most German of all the simulators by far. You know, it is owned by a German company. It's programmed by Swiss, but I think it is a German. You know, it is German. We've got 5th. That was so good. I mean, it's just good. It's just good. It's just a shame that they sell the content how they do, because I think that's what puts most people off trying it out. You can actually try all this stuff for free, so you might as well download it on Steam, give it a go, try it out. Brett Earthington, hello, welcome back. Pro Hitmarker, welcome back. Look at these filthy regs coming back into the channel. Welcome back, everybody. since we've got to wait 19 seconds before we can start driving again or go to the next server, it's time for a Game of Muscle commercial break. Be back in a second. Those of you that not getting dealt an advert, we'll just keep talking. Damn you, Berlin, you magician. Great racing. Yeah, it's really good. Didn't you, SWA, didn't you get one of the keys I gave out? Some of the people in this server are probably people that got keys I gave out. I think Ben Hebelson got one. What was that about? Oh, we got a guy doing donuts in the pit. Someone's had too much to drink. Yeah, half of Simbin went off to be the Project Cars 2 guys, and half went off to do Sector 3. Apparently, there's still some like animosity between the two companies or something. I don't know. I'm staying out of it. All I know is I like Project Cars 2, and I like Race Room. So you know you can't lose really. We're running the starter pack. I keep saying, hang on, let me post the link in. There's let me get the link that you need. You need to buy credits from this website. This is another stupid thing. If you buy credits from here, you'll save 30%. Hi, God! God in the chat room. One of our filthy sponsors. Welcome back, God. Whoa! Oh, we've just broken our bloody stream. Right. If you go to that website, if you buy the, I think the best value one is the 2000 VRP. And then we're running the basic... Let's have a look. Race Room. The starter pack... Let's have a look. It's just confusing. Okay, so... Yeah, so we're running the starter pack, and we've also got the American track pack, and I think that gets you everything you need to take part. I mean, having said that, how much is the Pro Pack in VRP? Let's have a look. Where's the VRP price? I mean, this is what's stupid. They've got bloody VRP and... Oh, let's look in the game, actually. Oh, you can't access it on here. Oh, dear. This is what's annoying with Race Room. They've really shot themselves in the foot with this. Let me find out. How much is the Pro Pack in VRP? What does it say? No, don't do that. Bowhead Speaks. Don't put money in your Steam wallet. You need to buy these VRP from this website, and then you add this. Then you add the code. And then you can, I don't know how much it is for the Pro Pack though, because it might be that, you know, people would just rather spend, you know, it's probably like the 34 euros, like the 5000 VRP, that would probably buy the Pro Pack, I would have thought, and that gets you tons of cars, and I think most of the tracks. Mind you, they're probably going to do a sale at some point as well. So yeah, it's just annoying really. It's just annoying how they sell the content. It's just an arse. Because really you only ever need one car from a series. You don't need all the cars. So the cheapest thing to do is to just get whatever gets all the tracks the cheapest way, and one car from each series, and then you're sorted really. It's just a pain in the arse. They've not made it simple. You have to sort of research it. But for our server at least, we're running the basic content plus the American track pack, because we've got Laguna Seca, Mid-Ohio, and I think we've got Sonoma. And you know, it should be under £12, which you should be able to get with that basic with the 2000 VRP at least. Well, there you go. Yeah, but Pablo, did you use VRP to buy it? But I would possibly wait for them to do a sale, because I would think they'll do a sale soon. Normally when they got the Steam sales for Christmas, they typically do a big sale. Anyway, let's get some driving in here. Oh, we're at Zandvoort. Yeah, but I mean, I'm lucky in that I've got a press account, so I don't have to, you know, I haven't had to buy anything. But prior to getting the press account, what I did, I spent about 40 quid on it when it first came out, and what I did was I had like the DTM pack, and I just bought tracks. That's it really, and one car from each series that I drove. And like, you get the track pack, and you're pretty much done. That was before they did any of their sort of Pro Pack sales or anything, so I don't know how that works out cost-wise. But definitely you need to buy VRP from that link I've put in the chat a few times. You need to scroll up. The race room pack be applied to Gran Turismo. Oh dear. Hi Rob, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good evening. But this is what's annoying with Race Room. It's so awesome, but they've made it so hard for people to buy. They wonder why. I know the developers know this. It's not the fault of the developers, it's the people that control the money. If they just made it, I mean, I think the developers forced them to basically do the packs. But if they literally made it so that you buy Race Room, and you know, I don't know, 35 quid or something, done. So many more people would buy it. Just do the sale price all the time. You're going to make more money than constantly having all this stupid sales on bits and bobs and all that. But you know, what can you do? Yeah, it's the thing. If you want to save money, which most sim races are penny pinchers, let's face it, it's a pain in the arse. And because it's so complex, what happens is they do a sale and people are like, well, I don't know if I'll ever play it, so I won't bother getting it. That's the problem they've got. And I think 35 quid is a fair price. You know, that they would get more sales if they just had it 35 quid. Even if they did it as like a yearly thing, maybe £30 a year, and they made it to a subscription model or something. £20 a year, £2 a month or something. That would probably actually be better. They should do that'd actually be a really good idea for them. A monthly fee. I mean, that gives you access to everything for like, I don't know, £3 a month or something, £2 a month. that would probably work better given the amount of content they got, and it reduce the complexity, and they could do it at a very cheap price and still have it so that it makes a lot. And I don't think it would annoy current owners of the game too much, to be honest. Yeah, well, we're going to see, God. Hopefully I'll be able to pick some of these VR headsets up or try them myself and I'll be able to cover them. But yeah, it does. Some of them do sound promising. At least with Race Room, though, you can try stuff out. And at least it does have single player. A bit sideways there. Did you just buy all the tracks? Well, is that all the tracks for €20? I need to put together a little guide for people, because what would actually, I think people wouldn't mind if you said, okay, buy this, get all the tracks for this price, and then just buy the cars, one car from whatever you're going to race. It's because it's the tracks that stop you from being able to join the servers, not really cars, because you can get an individual car for quite cheap in Race Room. Oh, all the DTM tracks. Are the DTM tracks that carried across the game now into everything else? Because initially they were separate. Or, you know what might be better for Race Room to do is if they had it so that you can buy all the tracks for cheap, even though the tracks are the more expensive part to develop. The problem is, if people don't have tracks, they can't join servers, so it's what kills the online. So if they had it so that all the tracks could be bought as a sort of every track for like 15 quid or something, I don't know, something cheap, but then you buy the cars individually, people would probably buy the car, you know, people would spend £2 here or there on the cars and not really consider it. They'd be like, oh, that looks like a fun car to try, I'll try that. I'll spend £2 on it. And that works along with the microtransaction thing. And that would also, people would be like, oh, I'll get that car so I can drive that online and race with these other people. But you wouldn't need you don't need every single car in the server to do Race Room. Yeah, it's just weird how they do it. It's just needlessly frustrating. And it's not the developers' fault, it's the money men. The money men, the controllers, the financial controllers, they won't change it. Nicely done, 7.5 out of 10. Hello, Zero Skill, welcome back. Why don't you come and join us, Zero Skill? Didn't you get a key for this? We did. They do key giveaways though, and you can win keys in a competition. So if you are Penny Pincher, you can get the content that way. I gave out like 20 keys last time we were on. Yeah, I think KW Motorsports have a majority share in the game. And they sort of use it as a promotional platform as much as it is a game. Like the game itself, I don't think is the primary driver for the revenue. It's not. You know, it's not like they have to make the money from the game alone for it to exist and for the developer to not go bankrupt. From what I understand. So it's not like an indie developer where they're totally on their own and they have to generate the revenue from the game in that sense. I just give you my setup, Zero Skill. I can paste you my text file if you want. Well, actually, I've got the. I'll do it another time because it might take a while. Let's see if I can send you my force feedback text file over Discord. get this. I think that's my controller setting, so that should have the force feedback settings in it as well, so you could copy and paste the force feedback section into yours. And then I'm only running the max force at 65%, and I've got the dampener, I'm using MOS, and I've got the damper at 11% and saturation at 26%, and 10 times overall filter. It's not ideal settings, but it seems to work, so that's what I've been going with. Yeah, the sales of this is just ridiculous. Although Bolo Fundura Driller, it is. Hang on, time for an ad break. Keep catching you. The engine vibration is silly, but with cheaper force feedback wheels, it's not too bad. Okay, let's get ready. Yeah, you have to run a lot of dampening and filter with this because of how springy the cars are. I've not optimised to the absolute maximum to get the absolute best out of the force feedback, but it's comfortable. It's just a comfortable level of force feedback. It's quite weak how I've got it set up, but it's comfortable. It's not going to break your wrist. It's a start point. Oh, DTM madness. Look at these cars. So yeah, I wouldn't say the settings I've got at the moment are the best, but they work without giving you a broken wrist. That's the main thing. I probably need to spend a good like 2 or 3 hours fiddling with things again, getting it really dialed in. Well, Victor's just spontaneously combusted, poor guy. As we have a car going up our inside there. Still there. I don't know if the chat room is working here. I might have got stuck. Oh well. Here we go, 7th place, boys. Off to 6th. Testing, there you go, Zero Fox, thank you. Chat check 1, 2. Drift room pro hit marker with this car for sure. I just can't wait to drive this with a H-pattern shifter. Seems to work. This is indeed the Dutch sandpit circuit, yep. Someone's struggling behind us there. I love though how with this car, if you're super smooth with it, treat it like a delicate little flower that it is, you know, it's really nice and calm back to you. If you beat it with a paddle, the car starts beating you back with a paddle. It's totally up to you, you know, what you do with it. Hi Arnie1881, welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat room. Hope you're having an alright Halloween. Click the subscribe button if you want to see the most scary thing you've ever witnessed in your life. True horror Worse than any horror film. Bloody hell. SWA came and got kicked by server lag. Oh dear. You got pinged to death. You get what you give. Exactly. In this case. Oh, Jesus Christ. There it is. There it is. Thanks for joining the channel. Thanks for subscribing. There it is. Every time. Tell you what. That's the worst jump scare. That's worse than being in a car accident. Throw it marker. Now needs to change his trousers. We're right on the tail here of our route here. Hi Dennis Johnson. Yeah, of course. Of course we're back in race room. Love a bit of race room. They had a... oh, there's another one. Oh God, it's scared me off the circuit. Welcome to the channel, whoever clicked the subscribe button. Strong and stable. Strong and stable, guys. Strong and stable. Strong and stable. Strong and stable. Dennis Johnson, I do. Streaming's good. I can chat with guys. I get to drive. It's good times. Zero Fox, bloody hell. Hi man, thank you for your live video. Always fun. Let me ask you a question. How much speed do you have to upload on tour? Oh, I'm just reading the chat room there to death. I have like 100 megabit internet. I upload at 3,500 kilobits per second, 720p, 60 FPS. And I'm using NVEC at the moment as the encoder. But my up rate is 6 megabits, but I sometimes get capped because Virgin get annoyed with my constant streaming for 10 plus hours a day. But you know, they have to deal with it. I would say if you use H.264 on your processor for encoding and you stream at, I'd say around about 2,700, 2,800, that ends up looking the same quality as 3,500 with NVEC. 1 gig up and down here, don't show off, mate. You could you could stream the game, literally the entire game, in real time. Forget video, just stream the game. Mark Versa, when did you change camera angle? I don't know, when I moved my my tripod. I'll keep moving it around. It's Halloween, so I thought I'd show more of my face and torture people. 500 megabyte, 250 up, bloody hell. We know where everyone's getting their torrent files from. Spaghetti hands. 3 minutes left. Let's see if we can get back into 6th. We are in 7th though. Bloody hell, Dennis. Are you all guys in like Sweden or something? 14 million megabits up. 4 billion megabits down. I can upload and download the internet spontaneously in a mere second. Car engine was laughing at me there. Here we go, smooth driving, get ready. Get ready for a smooth, butter-like overtake. Get the butter out, boys. Salted butter, scones. No. Sorry. Let's hear some ABBA. That's not happening. We need to get the salted butter out and overtake Mr. J. Barkley from Barclays Bank. Is he making a Star Trek reference with his name? Oh, I love this car. Oh, look at the tyres. Woo! Opposite lock. So good. Oh dear, the crest. Over crest, K, don't cut, right, downhill, 4th gear, K, over crest, into 3rd gear, right, don't cut, right again. It's my Richard Burns Rally accent. Kimmy Muscle's the dancing queen, thank you. Oh no, the car behind us just lost it. Swiggity swiggity swooty. Coming for that game, that BMW BT. What's going on in chat? When in doubt, rotate the wheel more. I can't drive this any smoother. We've run out of butter supplies. Shortcut, 2 wheels on the grass. All's good. Someone's got a pit lane penalty for speeding in the pit. They've just joined the track there. Naughty boy. Oh, we just gained a place. We have Mr. Barkley's just 360 no-scoped his BMW into the wall. He thinks he's playing Call of Duty. Oh, Jesus. 360. Just trying to block him. Back into 7th place. May have lost control a touch there. It's alright. I mean, I feel like I've won the race if I'm in 7th. That guy's lagging so much his wheels aren't rotating. Look at this traffic jam. Banana steer. Death metal and game of muscle for the power spins. Oh! Oh no! Jesus Christ! All over the place. I'm just testing out the self-aligning of the steering wheel here, guys. It might look like I'm completely out of control. Struggling for grip to test the off-road capacity of this vehicle. So good. Such a good car, guys. We've got the skid marks on the road from the starters. Okay. Let's do another... If you bought more content, zero skill. Let's do another ad break, guys. We've got 19 seconds with nothing to do. Let me know if you get an advert. Happy birthday if you do. Pressing the T button. I hope you guys don't mind. We got P7, of course. Thank you. Let's have the P7 on the screen. I don't think you got one. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about it. I mean, as long as I don't encourage anyone to do anything, I think it's okay. DeWatt in first place there. Second, D. Grenger. And I can't tell the rest because it's just skipped across. Let's go, come on. Go back. Third, Ben Hamilton, well done. Josh the Boss in fourth. De Ruiter in fifth. Good job, guys. We might add more tracks eventually, but for now I just want to keep it cheap and simple for people that have had to buy content to take part. Got the beat going here. That's the Game of Muscle dance. That's the you know what's her face? It's Friday. Rebecca Black, the white girl on the back of the car. That's her dance. Hi, Gafaki, Girafaki, Graphica 97. Hello. Get there eventually. Happy Halloween. Another bourbon biscuit. Bourbon away. I'm using a 42-inch TV from 2012 and it's half broken. But it works. That's what I'm using at the moment. Look at that setup. There's my little side monitor with you guys on it. Look at that. Look at that TV. The TV mounted onto a desk over the top of the sim rig. Pure high quality. Doesn't get better than that, guys, does it? Just do a search for Game of Muscle on the server list. Should come up. My password is T. It's alright, Reno's race room, as long as you don't drive into people. Dude, for this TV is alright actually. I used to play Counter-Strike Go to a pretty high level on it. It's obviously nowhere near as good as a monitor, but this specific TV is not terrible. It's only 60 FPS though, but the actual delay is reasonable. Though it does have some ghosting issues and stuff now. It's getting old. Look at that tic-tac. Oh yeah. Pit limiter tic-tac action. This is how you warm a minty fresh tic-tac breath up. Okay, less of that. We'll do some proper driving. Oh dear. No, I don't use VSync. It's horrendous. Oh, the engine's overheated. Oh well. Hi, Mr. Moranis. Welcome to the stream. Nice. Glad that you enjoy it. Welcome to the chat room as well. 550 Star Fox, console peasant sim racer signing in, ready for the X. You managed to get in there, Zero Skill. Oh, it's a race car that you can drift like a drift car. That's what's so good about this. Oh. Okay, let's get a good lap in here. Here we go. Nothing like a bit of burning, Frank Zappa. Everyone loves a bit of burning on your screen. This car turns in as long as you've got that front end grip. If you don't, you're all over the bloody shop. Oh, that's a good idea, Burn Hevelson. Thank you. I've just come full on defaulted it at the moment whilst I still learn the car. Consoles are so much less faffing. Yeah, in some ways, but then you don't have the options to actually set them up properly. So you kind of have to go with the dumb decisions that the console manufacturers and defaults that developers have gone with. That's the big downside, really. Sometimes it can work out well. I think consoles are really good. For example, I recently bought Wipeout on the PlayStation 4. That is in my opinion, that's a perfect console game. Same with like platformers and stuff. You know, those are perfect console games because you don't really need to fiddle with the settings because they are what they are. Driving simulators on console, however, you can't adjust anything. You can't change the force feedback properly. You can't change the camera angles properly. You can't use advanced pedal sections and options and settings and things. Even when the game supports it, you're still very limited. Like with Project Cars 2, for example, you can't use custom force feedback settings on the console version, whereas you can on the PC version, because there's no way to edit the files on the console version. So that's the thing. And then VR is absolutely amazing with driving simulators. So, you know, consoles have their place, especially late. Towards the end of a console's lifetime, they're a lot better because you've got the exclusive titles that are like the decent ones that have been established, and they're typically 15 to 20 quid instead of 60 quid. And the game's console itself, it can be like less than, you know, like 150 quid, 200 quid, or second-hand prices. But early life console gaming is terrible. Like when the Xbox One first came out, it was like, what, 450 quid, 550 quid? And it's like, well, really? You might as well just buy a PC for that sum of money. But I've been quite impressed with the PlayStation 4, I have to say. We only bought it recently for GT Sport. I don't, I've got Forza on PC. I will try it with a wheel. I just put it off. I'd rather play proper sims with a direct drive wheel. Will you buy? No, I don't think I'd ever bother getting an Xbox because most of the Xbox games you can get on PC now, so, or you will be able to soon anyway, through the Microsoft rip-off store. So, you know, there's really no need to get an Xbox. Smooth this out and to stay through that. Oh, third place. Whoa, sorry. Went a bit wide there.
3, 2, 1,
oh,
go.
Jim the Dirty Yank. Russell. All in, more VR, PT1, 2.5 setup. Oh my god. Oh. That's Theresa May. Strong and stable. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, thank you for the donation, Jim the Dirty Yank. Really appreciate it, man. You donated before as well. Thanks for throwing money at us. And sorry for making you waste your money on driving simulators. Watching me just makes your life worse. Welcome to Game of Muscle, where we make your life, your bank account lower and your life worse. Happy times. Oh dear. How's we all doing? We're good, Speed Pulse. I'm doing pretty decent. When we started streaming at about 5 PM, my brain and my body was turned off. I didn't know what was going on. I couldn't even like think. I was just like, But I've woken up since loading up the DTM here. I think round about finishing the ASSETTO CORSA race, I woke up. But earlier today I was so dead. Didn't know what was going on. I don't think I'm even going to upload that stream. It was that bad. Oh dear. Married 45 years, can take anything. Damn Mormons again. Theresa May. Well, no, it'd be the opposite though. It would be a strong and stable. Oh, I've just done it again. it'd be a strong and stable setup, but the reality would be weak and wobbly. The reality would be the car would just implode, burst into flames, and everybody inside would die a horrendous death, slow death, consumed by fire. That's what would happen if you used the Theresa May car setup. You know, but that's the risk you take if you channel the May. Let's appreciate the Tic Tac again. Look at that Tic Tac. You might be wondering how I drive so fast. It's because I've got the Tic Tac livery. Let's get out of the way here. Look at that. Look at the little driver's arms in the car. Let's drive in time to the music. Hang on, let's get a fast lap in here. Shout out to fellow 70s sim-year-olds. Reno's Race Room. These guys have all been living in driving simulators for the past 10 years, that's why. They're like Neo in the Matrix, but with driving simulators. So unlike Neo, who managed to save the world, they just sit in a sim rig. That's the way I'm going. It's all good. I think 50 DC Gaming. I think 5,000. I think 5,000 VRP is enough to get the big pack, or like all the tracks. You don't need all the cars. You just need, and you don't need car skins. You just need the tracks, and then one car from each series, and you're golden, really. So 5,000, I think, would do it. Filling Cindy. Oh, here we go. We've got another troll coming in. My sim is more realistic than your sim. This game's not a simulator. iRacing is the only simulator. R-Factor 2 is the only simulator. I only play ASSETTO CORSA. It's my impression of a fanboy. It's my driving sim fanboy. No, it's the car, it doesn't have realistic physics. The car with no grip. There you go, that's my fanboy impression. I'm a Brothers in Cade game. Hope you like that impression there. That's what I hear in my head every time I get a comment on my YouTube channel. That's the voice that consumes my balding head. It's almost as good as my Murray Walker impression. Titwinkle Turbo GT Simcade. Oh no, Jim Russell's taking it. Meet me up, boys. Meet me up. Here we go. Get ready for the race. Didn't even do a good lap, but whatever. I need. I don't know what I need. We've finished the coffee. I need more tea. Please talk like that from now on. Oh, hello. Sam Brox, you've just activated the death bot. Oh, here we go. Clutch down. That's your ringtone. Here we go. And it's go, go, go. Oh, we're in 6th place, which means we're only 1 place from 7th. And there we go, 7th place. Hi, Mr. Rowe. Oh dear, we just had a 90s car up the arse. It's all good, take your meds. Oh yes. Tickle that sausage. Did you see that? Our front right steering wheel, our front right tyre gave that sausage a rather nice, subtle caressing. Ooh. We excited it. Why so many Mercs? I don't know. They should all be driving a Tic Tac car if everyone had the same taste. Oh, look at that! If everyone had the same true racing taste that I do, they'd all be driving the Tic Tac car. Oh, Castrol! When Day of Infamy stream, oh yeah, they've got that on set half price at the moment. I can't play Day of Infamy because it gets flagged every time I stream it instantaneously. So I also don't have a desk at the moment. When I get a desk and I can actually use my computer with a mouse properly, then we'll be back in the FPSs for a bit. I don't even have a desk right now. I've got a folding desk that my TV's on. Oh yeah, the Merc comes with the starter pack, that's why. There you go. You have to remove Diana's brains from the dashboard, but other than that, it's a free car. Or in the starter pack. Gonna try the new COD game? I don't think so, to be honest. Epic Art. I've not really enjoyed COD since Modern Warfare 2. Whoops. We served the slowdown penalty. Oh, we need to get that sorted out, Sir Lander Sugar. Filling Cindery. We're driving terrible here. Josh Boss has just overtaken us. He said he didn't have a desk because he just played Sims. But also because of VR. Although I've not been playing VR recently, but I tend to keep the desk away and just have as much space as possible so I can play VR. If you think of that joke. Well, we're right, jokesters here. It was a subtle joke. It was about as subtle as driving a overpriced vehicle into a concrete column. That's how subtle that joke was. Jokeception there. Yo dog, I put a joke in your joke. Shadow of War would be epic. What's Shadow of War? I've not played that. Come on, let's smooth things out here. Think like butter, drive like butter. Come on, it's all about being smooth. I think this car might also be faster as well. Minty fresh power. Minty fresh. Fresh breath. The Lord of the Rings RPG game. They should do a Lord of the Rings game where you got to take the hobbits to Isengard and you play as like Frodo, and you got to like, that's all you got to do. You've got to get. Well, hang on, I've got this mixed up. I've got the song has mixed up the story in my head. You play as a hobbit and you have to get the ring to Mordor. That's what I'm thinking. And then the game, the temptation gets harder and harder the longer you play as the hobbit. To, I don't know, to cheat or something. I don't know. That should be a game. Game designer, muscle. Don't listen to me. Whoa, there's a car. Just missed us. Whoa, dear, that was a bad choice. We may have unnecessarily put the car in first gear there. That was a bad choice. I just took myself out there. That was through a bad choice of gear. That's why you need the H-pad. It's too easy to accidentally put yourself into first gear. Look at this car. That's what you call it. That's a car skin. Hi Robster230, welcome to the channel. How many likes are we on, guys? We haven't done a like count. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button if you're new to the channel and you're watching this and you're like, wow, boy, this Game of Muscle's certainly a bloody good streamer. God, I wish I was as good as this guy. I wish I got to his ripe old age and had no hair and was this good at sim racing. Whoa! God, what a legend. I better subscribe. So click that subscribe button. Take your clothes off. Click the subscribe button. Have a good time. And let's get the likes up to 189. Come on, guys. Smash, tickle, rub the butter on that like button. Let's get to 100. We've got 200 people watching. If you all click the like button, it's Christmas time. You know. There's the sausage. I just smashed it. That's what you got to do to that like button. Kendoka's already naked. Of course. I don't smash anything these days. Just bottles after drinking too much. Fondle that like button. It's turning into a rather bizarre stream again. 100. There we go. Now let's get to 110. Come on, guys. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Happy Christmas! You're bold because you choose it, like Vin Diesel. Exactly. Oh, there we go. We can take this place back. We can get 7th. I'll be happy if we finish in 7th. What's your cool doc on the Darling Brothers Creative Codemasters? Oh, that's reading the chat room. Not good. I've met one of the Darling Brothers in real life. As you do. That's a fun story there. I've just took myself out there. Remember, guys, don't text and drive because otherwise you end up in 10th instead of 7th. Merry New Year, Happy Christmas and a Merry New Year. We got this. We got taken out by the chat there. Oh no, he disliked us. What's going on? I think we've broken the gearbox. I know we've got a slow down penalty. I was wondering what was going on there. So I waited for a silent SpongeBob impression. Whoa, hello. Hello. KIR. Got a draft off this car. Let's keep nosing. Let's see if we brake when we see his lights come on. Okay, we may have just took him out there. Sorry, I was just testing the drafting braking. Whoops. We'll let him go past if he's next to us. This has not gone well, this race. Hopefully next race is a bit better. I need to top my coffee up. Hairpin time. I can't drive this track. This track's always been the death of me. Mind you, I'm blaming the chat room for the accident. Oh dear. You might have noticed I'm drifting the corners. I think we could do some drifting. Things we're not going to win. Oh, it didn't want to stay out there. Let's not get in the way of people, and let's try and do some drifting. So good. What other race car can you enter a corner at 90 degrees like that and not lose too much time? Presentation. Let's do it on this one. Let's get a reverse entry. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. That didn't work. That didn't quite work. Oh dear. It's quite hard to get the back to get into a state where it stays out. Oh no. Overdid it. It's actually easier to drift in this when you're trying to drive fast rather than actually trying to drift. Let this guy get past. Oh! Oh, that wasn't too bad. That was all right. Oh, I tried to dump the clutch and then get the backhand out, but it wouldn't. Right, well, that was a success. Tic-tac disaster. I think it's time for an ad break, guys. I'm going to press the T button. Let me know. Let me know if you get the advert. Here we go. T button time. We're going to make a cup of coffee. Good night, chap. Sleep so early. Who's off to bed? Oh, Zero Skill, you just have to get into the race room. Physics Love is quite different. It's different again. It's another one of those games. It's like Project Cars 2. It's like AC. It's like iRacing. You gotta you just gotta get into it. Feel the love. Oh dear. Whew. Oh, did you win? Well done. Is there no chatting game? There is. I think it's K or Y or T. I'm not sure. No Halloween party. It's we've got an hour left of Halloween. What track are we at? Oh, here we go. We're back at we're at Laguna Seca. Fantastic. So I'm gonna go make a coffee. We'll be back in a second, guys. You can set that up in the game, Zero Skill. You can add vibration for front lockup. You look a little grey. We can put colour back on now. Seeing as the horrid time has disappeared. Let's fix that. Where's video capture? There we go, we're back in colour now. Kind of glowing a bit, but, you know, that happens. Right. Let's get a coffee. I'll be back in a second, guys. got some toast on as well. Don't think zero skill can't handle the 90s. You can't handle the 90s. Not everyone can take the tic-tac power. It's just too much for some people, the tic-tac. Too much minty freshness. Just pushes people over the limit. Mazda fan, is he off? Leonard J, AccuForce rocks. I would like some more talk, but the force feedback on sim racing system, simulating system I tested was a bit muffled. Sit up. I don't know. Do £5 for a chat. Oh dear. This channel is worse for answering ITV. What ad did you get? Oh dear. What? I haven't watched ITV for a long time. Welcome. What was it? Good morning. Morning today with what was the woman that used to be on ITV? Lorraine Kelly. Oh, Mazda Fan Gaming is still out. I'm just making some toast, guys, and we're gonna join back on the track. 9 minutes. ITV adverts incoming. Maybe if you maybe if you sponsor, you don't get adverts. So everybody, sponsor up. You know, it's only the best looking people that sponsor the channel. I have to say, it's always the ugly guys that don't. Let's be honest here. Must be toasty. GMTV, that's it. With Philip Schofield. I think Lorraine Kelly still has her own thing. Did I play Distance? I did. I played it whilst they were when it was the student game. But I never played I don't think I had played the final version. Jim Russell. Installed race room and everything works. It's a miracle. The toast is not working now. It's taking a bit of time to cook. That's the suspense. That's the drum of suspense. Get ready for excitement. We've got 7 minutes. Toast is taking so long to cook. I don't know what's going on. My grill, I don't have a toaster, so I have to do it under the grill, but it's taking ages. This should be interesting though. Laguna Seca in the 90s DTM. I'm expecting some sideways cornering. Be interesting to compare it to Project Cars 2 actually. I don't know. Isn't there one? There's one 90s DTM car in Project Cars 2. I think they've got the Mercedes in it. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to have a look. I think I've let myself down because I only made one slice of toast. I know what we should do. I think we should get Battlefield 1942, the original Battlefield, and somehow set up a server. I don't know if we can get it online. I think because the EA server manager thing's off. But we could set up some retro games that nobody plays, and we could probably get like 15 people from the stream to we could set it all up, and then we could have a game of stuff that's impossible to play these days. That could be cool. God, touring cars in Project Cars 2, but you don't use them. I'm sorry. We'll try other cars in Project Cars 2, as well as more Caterham, of course. Anyone can join Wilbert Finkin. Everybody's welcome to join. Just password's T. Oh, that's a good idea, dude, for original Dead Feet version 1.3. That would be awesome. I've got the files on my computer for that, so I can hand them out. Because I was a huge Dead Feet fan. Interstate 76. Just don't get in the helicopter. Do you remember? I remember everyone. We need to get Wireplay. We played Midtown Madness. Original Dodd, I think, is a good idea. Midtown Madness, if we could set that up, but you need Wireplay for that. Here we go. Let's get a qualifying lap in here. Woo! A little bit wide out of that. Zero skill. BAMG. I didn't know they advertised on this track. I think that's just Sector 3 taking liberties with the advertising there. May have missed that touch. Got those RVs on the hillside there. You can tell this track's American. Hi guys, let's get in the RV. Jesus Christ has entered the server. Oh no. I haven't played it recently, Burned H, no. I have got it, I have played it, but I've not played it recently because it's practically dead online and it's full of crazy Brazilian racetracks that I can't be bothered to learn. But when I have played it, I've really enjoyed it. But the biggest problem with Automobilista I have is it tends to just crash and have weird... I get weird stability issues, weird graphic issues, and all the stuff that I used to get with R-Factor 1. That's the main reason why I don't play it. Despite it actually having really nice handling cars. Jesus, take the wheel. Bit of a shortcut, but we got away with it. Here we go. This is the last lap here. Qualifying is over. Laguna Seca. Sebastian Brunier, VR only. Guess where we qualified, guys? The best place on the track. The only place to qualify. I look irradiated, I don't know what that's about. Let's have a look. That's better, I think. Less irradiated. Let's drive. Here we go. Laguna Seca. Lights on the screen. Warm your cars up. Jeremy Wood got advertised too. Whoa! Bit of a slow start there. I snuck a little advert in there. Oh, we got a rocket ship start through that. Let's try and get a good result out of this. I like this track. I'm going to concentrate on this race and we'll see what happens. Actually focus this time, not read the chat room or chat too much. Okay, great. That was totally my fault. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. That's what happens when I focus, guys. I don't know why I focus. why do I ever focus? To the back we go. I wasn't expecting them to be that slow through the corner. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, that's my punishment for focusing. Oh, focus punishment. Focus. Oh no. I can't believe that. I'm just an embarrassment for myself. What was that? Oh Jesus God! It's all gone. Look at the back of my car. Look at that. I don't know why I bother sometimes. Okay. Can't get an MOT on that. More angles equals more downforce. Exactly. We've modded this up. great. Jesus Christ. Oh, this has been a disaster. This is what happens when I focus, guys. Welcome to Game of Muscle focusing. 42 times 7. I don't know, Leonard J. I know they were working on it, but I don't know what they're doing. I'm giving myself a brain hemorrhage playing this. Rocket League and Wipeout more sim. GTS is weird how it works, because it does have depth to it, but it feels like a really advanced 90s arcade game. It's weird. Go to bed. There's no sleep. We're not allowed to go to bed. We've only just begun. Sebastian Brunier. It was different times though. When GT came out, there was no other option. The difference now is they brought out a game that effectively handles the same as the old GT games, but you do have other options. So that's the difference, I think. GT sort of living in its past, and it's not really matured or got better, and the world around it has changed. It's like the old granddad of driving games. It's as if someone kept bringing out Sega Rally, and they were like, oh, Sega Rally is super realistic. When Sega Rally first came out in the arcades, I remember playing it early on, and it was like, I was like, oh my god. I mean, it had force feedback. The steering input was good. It had a bit of ply to it. Obviously, it wasn't like considered a sim, but you know, of the driving games that came out, Sega Rally was actually, you know, you had to apply counter steer, you had to brake into corners and stuff. You know, I can't drive, so I don't know what I'm talking about here. But you had to approach it vaguely like a real car. Imagine if they kept bringing out Sega Rally now, calling it the real bloody driving simulator. Everyone would be like, well, no. That's the thing with GT. It's still 90s. I love Jesus. Jesus loves you. Oh dear. The biggest reason why I'm bitter about GT is I actually quite enjoy playing it. I quite enjoy doing the pointless challenges on it. I quite like the silly oval racing, and the online ranking is quite nice, and it works well with the gamepad. What makes me hate GT more than the game are the PlayStation fanboys and GT fanboys are so dumb and so like unaware of any other game driving simulator. You know, they genuinely think that GT Sport is like, you know, the absolute, you know, don't bother with anything else. GT Sport is the dog's bollocks. They genuinely think that, and it just makes you want to smash your face into a microwave, jump off the cliffs of Dover and drown yourself. It's just unbelievable. Not necessarily because people, you know, like a crap game or something, which is quite common. It's It's that they've just lapped up the advertising. It's just really weird that you can get some famous drivers, put on the box it's real, have a competition that you use the game as a filter, and that's it. That's enough for some people. That's their critical thinking skills. And have the FIA license, because you know it's a real license. It's like, okay. What I also don't understand with GT Sport is someone spending £650 on a Thrustmaster steering wheel that has a speaker on the back of it that gives like sim vibe, that only works with GT Sport. It's like, you're going to spend £650 on a steering wheel, presumably you're going to mount that to a sim rig that's going to cost you 200 quid. So you get a wheel, so you're spending £800 on your simulator, probably 130 quid on the shifter for the TH8A, so £900 on a simulator, and then you're going to spend £200 on your PlayStation and 50 quid on the game. So you're spending like £1,100 to play an arcade game with moderately realistic arcade driving physics. And it's like, you could, on the other hand, you could get a G29 and plug it into any of the PC simulators and actually have something that's actually a simulator. I mean, for like £500, you could buy a PC for 350 quid, and you could get a second. Well, sorry, I can't drive. Ignore what I'm saying. Yeah, you could buy a PC for 350 quid. You could get a second-hand steering wheel. I mean, the thing is as well, like, in the past, I could totally understand you getting tons of time enjoyment out of GT for the single player, and you'd be like, well, you know, if I'm going to play through the single player and I really enjoy it, and I'm going to get like 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 hours of gameplay out of it, then by all means spend God knows whatever on a simulator and a steering wheel, because you probably get the value for money out of it. But with the latest GT Sport, it's effectively a crappy iRacing with worse physics. So it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, down the bulge, you can get a perfectly fine PC for driving simulators specifically for 350 quid. You'd be surprised. We're not talking about AAA titles here. Race Room, ASSETTO CORSA. You can do it for 350 quid. Ideally with a computer, you want to be spending about 800 quid. But you can do it for 350 quid and be able to run driving games at 60 plus FPS. For example, you could pick up like a Ryzen. Well, you just get a second-hand computer, or like, you know, you don't have to buy like the latest equipment. You could, the i5 2500K with a GTX 1060 will run ASSETTO CORSA at 60 FPS at 1080p, and iRacing, and you know, stuff for actual driving simulators, you know, for sim racing. You don't need a supercomputer for that. We're not talking about running stuff at 4K AAA titles here. Live for Speed, you know, all these games are running that. Obviously, Live for Speed is not active online, but iRacing, if it comes to, if your goal was genuinely, you know, competitive online racing, say you genuinely wanted to make a name for yourself in sim racing, it would be leagues that probably use iRacing, and leagues that maybe use R Factor 2, and some of them use like Automobilista and what have you, race room as well as competitions. But all the stuff that you could genuinely make a name for yourself in sim racing, if that's what you wanted to do, you know, you want to be like the next Gregor Hutu or something. All those they tend to use like the cheapo sims, or they use iRacing. And granted, iRacing can be expensive, but it runs on a complete potato. Well, there you go. For GTX 1060 is 250. You can get an i5 to 500k and stick it into a motherboard with that. But you know, you can PC game for 350 quid. The reality is though, with the way computers are, typically most people have a PC in the house. If they don't, there's something wrong with you in the first place. And you know, you would just get a graphics card and stick it in your computer that you'd already got. It would seem weird to me for people not to have a computer. Down the board, I've been building PCs since I was 12. You can build a really good computer for 350 quid. Like I say, it's not going to play AAA titles, but for 1080p gaming with driving simulators specifically, I think you'd be alright. Just about. It's not ideal, but I'm saying on an absolute budget, it will just about do. Live for speed runs on an i3 because I've got a computer that even in VR. Well, I don't know what you're saying down the board, because I don't get what you say. Like, you're saying you can't buy a PC for 350 quid? You can't put one together? An i5 2500K. Actually, it's probably gone up in price because it's so old. But I'm guarantee, maybe not with a 1060, but I guarantee you can build a gaming PC that can run ASSETTO CORSA at 60 FPS, iRacing at 60 FPS, 1080p. I guarantee you could do that on a £350 PC. Absolute worst case, you could do it on second-hand components. You would probably struggle. I doubt you'd be able to run Project Cars 2, that's for sure. Project Cars 2 will run on an i7 though, easily. I don't know what you're saying, Dan the Bold. I don't get what you're arguing or what your point is. For example, for £200 you can buy one of those crappy Dell workstations with an i7 in it. You probably wouldn't want to. It wouldn't be ideal. It'd be a nightmare to upgrade, but that would play iRacing. So, you know, you wouldn't want to do that. I mean, always the ideal thing with computers would be to spend, it always seems to be, around about £800 seems to be the sort of, that's about, I guess probably about $1,000. That gets you a system that's easy to upgrade. It will be mid to high end at the point when you buy it, and will probably last a good 3.5–4 years with one graphics card update and stay, you know, it'll play everything on medium high to high settings. That would play VR and everything. That's the ideal situation. But regardless, it blows my mind someone that would spend £1,000 on a PlayStation 4 sim setup, unless for some reason they just, I don't know, maybe they play the older GT games. I say they just play through the single player and they just get a lot of time out of it. It just doesn't seem to make any sense. You're not saying anything, Dan the Bold. You're like, I don't think that's a realistic figure. You're not saying anything. I've just explained. That's a bottom end that will do it, but it's not ideal. Race room runs wonky. I think, I say, 850 quid has always been, from whenever I built PCs, has always been the benchmark to get something that's lasts for a long time and works well. Single race, I did get VR to work with Race Room, yeah, but it's not perfect. It's a little bit funky, but it's not ideal. So race 500, oh dear. Are there any good full tower cases? I don't know. I've always just bought mid tower cases. Never really bothered. I used to get really big, ridiculous cases. Now I just don't care. I just get a small cheapo case with good air cooling. Oh, hello, John O'Connor. Strong and stable. Butter potato user. Oh dear. I'm a butter potato user. Bit of Suzuka in. But as I say, I think most people have a computer in the house. It seems weird to me that someone wouldn't have a basic computer in your house. Everyone in my family has a computer in the house, and my parents don't really use a computer much. Anyone that's got a normal job, like, why wouldn't you own a computer? I don't get why you wouldn't have a computer, because it's like tax returns. I mean, I guess maybe some people aren't creative in anything, but if you do anything mildly creative, like you make music, you do drawing, painting, photography, video editing, say you just film your family, anything, you would have a computer. Like, you need a computer in your house. And in that scenario, it's always just a case of, if you wanted to do gaming on that computer as well, you just buy a graphics card for it, and you can get a graphics card for like 150 to 250 quid that will let you play anything really. So builders and welders and fishermen farmers never use computers. It just seems weird to me that some people don't have computers. I guess they use the tablet or something, the phone. But all said and done, like a G20 second-hand G25 or a G29 with any of the old PC simulators, absolutely for simulation destroys anything on console, bar ASSETTO, CORSA and Project Cars 2. For simulation. But you know, I think people that are playing, you know, if you people that are buying Forza and Gran Turismo, they're not buying it as a simulator. Most people on console are buying it because they like cars, they want to do car collecting and upgrading, and they want to mess around with their mates. They want like a bit of single player to play. They want some objectives and what have you. And you know, that makes sense, and that's what they offer, and that's what all the PC sims tend to not have any of. All the PC sims are focused on being a train spotter and driving around the circuit as fast as possible, which I can appreciate isn't everyone's cup of tea. Oh, I've ruined someone else's life in the channel. Sorry. Oh god, this car doesn't stick at high speed. Oh, I'm reading the chat room here. Too much chat going on. Triggered a chat war. No VR, no watching. Oh no. Pretend it's in VR. Cross your eyes and put 2 monitors side by side. Go. Linus Tactics just did a good. I say a good build. They put SLI in it for no apparent reason, but they've got, in terms of instructions on how to build a computer, they've got a couple of videos that are actually quite good. Just tell you the basic process of sticking a computer together. If you are curious about what you need to do to build a computer, but it's really not hard. Building PCs now as well is so easy. It used to be a right pain in the arse. Now it's like building bloody Lego. So I think Linus is alright, it's not. He has a reputation for being like not wrong on stuff, but it's more like entertainment really, isn't it? It's just sort of like an overview of stuff. Yeah, that. Oh, I can't drive. I don't know this track very well. I think Linus, he does a good job of filming stuff, keeping it entertaining, keeping it reasonably simple. If you want to get like super into it, super train spottery, then you would go to blog sites and read into the finer details. But that's not really what YouTube is generally for the most part, and it's not really what his channel is for. Linus is really just about introducing people to the basics really, and their little projects they do. Exactly, you're not going to learn how to drive fast watching my channel with me talking and driving, that's for sure. But, I get titwinkled, you get to watch me get titwinkled, and it's all good. That's what it's all about. It's all about missing that corner for the 4th time in a row. Can we fit through this? No. Yeah, the thing with Linus is he does do weird stuff like that, like the recent PC build he did, where, I guess it's because to get the hardware they probably would, they probably had to put whatever kit they were given into the PC. But I don't get why they would do like a Ryzen build with an i5, and the title of the video is like Bang for Buck Ryzen or something. I can't remember the exact title. But then put SLI in it. It's like, why? Why even bring that up or mention it or show it as an option to someone that probably doesn't have any clue? Watching it, they'll probably think, oh, maybe that's something I should do, or maybe that's what good people do, or maybe, when people shouldn't really be considering SLI at all, especially on the bang for buck scale of things. I'm not Luke Skywalker Atif, don't worry about it. I've got a Voodoo 2 in my cupboard, we'll bring it out. I like Linus's little squeaky voice. I think what seems to me to be good about the Ryzen chips, is if you bought the low end ones, you can always upgrade quite easily. Okay, that was a fantastic qualifying, guys. Click the like button if you thought that was fantastic, because it certainly was. From my perspective, that was the best quality I've had this decade, easily. How big's my wheel? You can't just come out and ask that straight away. It's a 300mm wheel, 30 centimeters, ultra center. There's a link underneath the. There's a link to the wheel in the description. Quite a personal question, exactly. Phil just comes straight in. Alright, how big is your wheel? God, like your wheel looks really nice. Here we go. Let's see if we can keep the car on the circuit by following the cars in front of us. I'm not going to make any crazy dive bomb moves. I tell you what, I will concentrate this time. I'm not going to focus. We learned about focusing, but I'm going to concentrate, but not focus. Look at the shadows. It's cool. Jesus Christ! There's traffic jam behind us. Oh, you absolute titwinkle. You bloody titwinkle. You titwinkle. That's my punishment for concentrating. There you go. This is why you can't take. This is why you can't concentrate sim racing. I got titwinkled. Oh, titwinkled. That's it. That's it, guys. Ah, I don't know. I don't know why I bother sometimes. Whatever you do, you're gonna get titwinkled. Unbelievable titwinkling there. We do have a titwinkle emoticon. Don't worry, we've got a titwinkle emoticon. Give it a search. Jesus Christ. How's the centre of the wheel feel? It's fine on this. I don't know. This car's quite loose at high speed. I know, I was missing the corner in quali, but I find when there's a car in front of me, it's a lot easier to not drive into them because you just see where their brake lights come on and you brake slightly earlier or slightly later than their brake point, depending on how far away they are. Hi, Sebastian Bunya. Jesus saves. Oh no. Oh, we're catching up though. Catching back up. Got 5 minutes. Oh, normally that corner is flat out in a lot of cars, but on this, with this car, it doesn't want to bite. I remember Suzuka from iRacing now, from driving it with the Skippy. This layout, this version of it is quite different from the iRacing version. I didn't even realise where I was. Godspeed, my child. But you know, I quite like Race Room. I do think it's a really good sim. It's just, it is a shame how they sell the content. "40 centimetres more truck-like." Yeah, I think oh dear, a bit wide out of that. I think the nice thing, oh, nice overtake, Pansky. The nice thing with 300mm wheels is that they're really good all-round wheels. I mean, you know, you don't feel too ridiculous driving a Formula car with it, and you don't feel too ridiculous driving like a GT car with it. And it's the smaller the wheel, the more sort of you know, the tighter the input. So I prefer smaller wheels. A lot of like the Caterham, the real Caterham steering wheel, I think is 270mm. But I know some people can't drive with anything smaller than the 350. Like they just won't drive it. So there's a huge subjective element to it. And in the end, it's, you know, you're doing it for fun, so it's whatever you like. But I think given that a lot, like 80s Formula cars are 270, a lot of track day cars are 270 or so, I think 300 is a good, you know, an all-rounder wheel. I don't know how big their Thrustmaster wheels are. I know the basic Thrustmaster wheel, I think, is 270. Oh dear, I don't know how much that Ferrari rim is. 290. Yeah, it's I think it's like yeah, that seems about right. I think the original, the Momo black wheel is 270. I remember it feeling really small, but the Momo black wheel has a really nice chunky rim on it, which I quite like. This Umtracento rim is kind of, it's quite thin. It's closer to like the G25. It's thicker than the G25, but it's along the same lines. But I quite like that. But I think I prefer chunky rims. You need a bit of girth. Gives you something to hold on to. It makes you feel more substantial, a bit more cosy on the hands. But you know, you kind of get used to whatever you spend the most time driving with, really. 1 metre wheel. Yeah, you need the lorry wheel. That's what it's all about. Oh no! Oh, we made that despite taking our hands off the steering wheel and totally missing the brake point. Size doesn't matter. Anything less than the boat wheel I won't use. I think yeah. Right, that would make an amazing video, guys. If I could get a boat wheel and stick it on the direct drive, that is a good idea. That would be amazing. Can you drive a Formula 1 car with a boat wheel? Can you drive a Formula 1 car with a ship wheel? Oh my god, that is such a good idea. I don't know how I would fit it on the sim rig, but that's a good idea. I'd have to dress as Captain Jack Sparrow. Oh dear. I don't know where you'd pick up a boat wheel for anything less than 500 quid. Genius idea though. Ginormous. Driving the boat. Formula 1. We'll do like 6 rotations to get around the corner. A boat store. Yeah. I'll just pop down the high street to the boat store. Yeah, you know, the boat store. You know, just next to Woolies. It's in between Woolies and Boots. The boat store. You've never been there before? It's next to Poundland. Most high streets have a boat store that sell pirate ship wheels. It's the kind of thing that most people, you know, you pick up your detergent, you pick up your frozen chicken, and you pick up your boat wheel. Totally, you know, from the boat store. I wonder what type of mount it has on it. Probably mounts by a single ginormous bolt or something. No, in Devon, where my parents live, there are actually boat stores as well, yeah. But not where I live. There's a dockyard, there's a nuclear submarine, but there isn't a boat store. Thanks, Rapster. I know I could count on you for lending me totally reasonable things that a person needs on a daily basis. Quick release, Formula 1 quick release boat wheel. You never know. You never know. One minute you're driving a pirate ship, the next minute you're driving a sports boat. I think it's a shame that there aren't any superboat simulators, you know, because that'd be really quite fun. You know, those little, those crazy sports boats. Well, that was a disaster. I'm not 7th though. I'm 1 place up from my finishing position. It's a shame we got Titwinkle, because it would have been nice to keep driving with the guys at the front. No worries though. We're going to do the next race. Oh dear. Jimmy Derp. Exactly, Michael Johnson, thank you. Thanks for the words of encouragement. I'll accept anything we can get. I think it's time for an ad break. Get ready, guys. Oh dear, smashing you guys with that first hit. I hope you don't mind. Radio Sim 1, well done. Zero Fox, time for bed. Alright, Zero Fox, thanks for racing with us. Hope you had a good time. Thanks for joining us in chat as well. Free shipping on that Sparko wheel. Oh dear. P. Radinsky 1, Peter Walsh in 12th, DNF. Oh dear. Jay Swartoff, Just the Boss, A. Pansky 3rd, Jesus Christ who killed me. Well done, guys. Let's go to the next race and see if we can have something that actually resembles clean driving. That'd be nice. That's alright, God. It only ruined my race completely. But I forgive you. I know it should be the other way around. You should be forgiving me. But, you know, I forgive you. Alright, Burnt H. Sleep tight. Sonoma Raceway, WTCC. Here we come. I can't remember the last time I drove this. Get you back for Brands Hatch. Oh no. I don't know, you know. In Assetto Corsa it's the Alfa Romeo, I think. But I don't know what it is in Race Room. How's everyone doing in chat though? Let's have a little call in from chat. How's everyone doing? Halloween has now officially finished by 1 minute. We can finally remove Theresa May's face. from the stream, which is nice. I think we'll leave her on actually for a bit. Damn the bold. Good, good. Is everyone else doing alright? I still say using 2 different sims on the same track car would be an amazing video. That could be funny. Oh my god. This part of the track is, because it's just like a bunch of random roads, you never know which layout you're doing. Alright, Rapster. Good night. Thanks for coming along again. Filthy Reg Rapster. Whoa! Okay, off to quali, here we go. What I don't understand, Doofer, is why flight sims why they don't allow driving pedals in flight sims, like uncombined pedals. Because it's like, well, more people have driving sim pedals than they do flight sim pedals, and the clutch and the accelerator is normally pretty similar on most pedal sets. So I brought that up with the X-Plane 11 developers, and I was like, you know, why don't you allow in the options, allow for people to have uncombined pedals, so it's at least there as an option? And they're like, no, can't do that. It's like, it can't be that hard, surely. When's Cyber Monday? I always miss these American sales things. Oh dear. I don't know, Atif. Atif is hallucinating. Poor guy. It's past his bedtime. He's lost the plot. Oh dear. 7 PM your time. Oh dear, it's like midnight here. I do not know the brake points for these corners. Alright, Jim Russell. Yeah, but Dan the Bold, you can easily just set that up. You can just set up dead zones. It doesn't matter. I mean, they don't have to be... Your pedals don't have to function like real flight sim pedals. All you need is to be able to get the basic yaw input from them. They don't have to be combined like proper flight sim pedals. They don't have to have the brake on them like proper flight sim pedals. And, you know. All right. Thanks for torturing us with the sub there. It's just the functionality. That's what's important, really, for people that are playing flight sims casually. They offer all the dead zones and random crap for joysticks, so they should just do it with the for pedals as well, rather than only having combined pedals. I think I got it working with, I might have been Warzone. One of the games let me do it. You know, it's not ideal, but it worked at basic level. It was better than using the joystick yaw. Joystick yaw totally throws off your, like, if you're trying to be super smooth and using like the joystick yaw on the X55, it just ruins the input. And then if you've got, I had a HOTAS Warthog for a while, that obviously doesn't have any yaw on the joystick, so it's like, well, that then forces you to have 2 different sets of pedals. And if you're using your flight, your flight sim equipment in a sim rig that you also use for driving sims, you would then have to swap your pedals out all the time, which would be ridiculous. Yeah, you can. I've used. I've done it with Joy to Key, but then it can bug out and just be a pain in the arse to set up. This is not ideal. It's just rather than having it be in a simulator, allow uncombined pedals. That that just makes things so much easier. But I guess flight sim developers are sort of fairly stubborn about. I wouldn't be surprised if part of it is because some of them have sponsorships with hardware manufacturers. Thanks for clicking the subscribe button, whoever that was. Thanks for torturing us again. Welcome to Gamer Muscle Videos. I'll have to look into it though, actually. Next time we get into flight sims. Hopefully we'll get a rig set up where we can have the HOTAS set up either side and the steering wheel on it. That'll be easy to jump from flight sim to driving game. Because I really do like playing flight sims. It's just a really nice way to chill out. Oh! The lack of front end grip at high speed in this car is bananas. What, the HOTAS Warthog? Oh, missed it. Could be on the inside of that. Punish that stick. Oh yeah. It's all about punishing the stick. Do you notice a big difference in handling between the cars? In what? In race room? Oh, sorry. No, the HOTAS Warthog's a separate stick, Michael Johnson. The X56 is the SATEC stick after the X55. I think, unless I'm getting confused. The X50, that's called the HOTAS Rhino, the X55. So, yeah. Why do they give them stupid names? Oh dear, it's worse than driving sims. I know I just blue flag blocked someone there. It's alright. Next level strategy is to hold on to my 3rd place. Michael Schumacher skills coming in here. Yeah, Doofer, that's a really common problem with the X55 because they chafe with the throttle. That's like mine electrocutes me as well. And they all go through like a little magnetic ring. And they say tech tend to do a bit of a dodgy job with their equipment. Oh my god. I need to stop reading the chat room. I was going around corners. Hello, Adam Randall. I'm driving the Tic Tac BMW. I'm driving it badly, but it's okay. I can't drive. I need to go back to driving school here. Oh god, those tyres are hard. I thought maybe I could drive through them. Nope. Oh, Frank Zappa, that's awesome. That's the force feedback one, isn't it? I really wanted to buy one of them on eBay, just for the sake of flying helicopters. But I heard about all the driver issues, and I thought, well, I'm not going to bother with that. What I don't know what's going on here. I think the tiredness has hit me. I thought the tyres were going to be like BASHI BALARD tyres in Project Cars 2 there. Yeah, I need to play some more War Thunder. We will definitely get in the flight sims, I think. Especially when we've got the either the streaming PC or the graphics card, so we can VR it and stream it. I think it'd be quite fun just playing through the missions, actually, streaming it. DCS World, yeah, but it's basically, they've only got the one old plane in that, and it doesn't, the terrain, I know they've got the new world in it, but DCS is more modern planes. It's not, the flying in modern planes and the combat it's all like procedural, which, you know, it's like train simulator in the air. What's nice with World War II flight sims, like IL-2 and what have you, is, you know, it's all about subtlety of how you move the aircraft to aim the guns and drop the bombs. It's all like, you know, it's all mechanical, and you know, it's not who plotted the stuff into the computer properly. Yeah, it does have World War II planes in DCS, but it doesn't really have the terrain and the like everything else to support them properly. I know I've flown the Mustang in it, but it's just, you know, obviously it's not. The whole point of DCS is modern combat, really. The Huey helicopter is good fun in it, but again, it doesn't really have the. It's more of a sort of pure simulator, so the terrain's rather bland for that Huey helicopter. I haven't tried the new terrain though, so maybe that's a bit better. But you know, you can tell it that whole point of that simulator is modern planes. Once it gets over midnight, must start turning into a werewolf. Let's see who's going to win the ad lottery. There you go, it's another advert teabag button. Let's race up here, guys. They did Red Bull air racing, but it's really weird. It's not like a. It flies really weird. It's using the same game engine as Project Cars 1 or 2. But it is weird though. It's a little bit wonky, to say the least. I think Flight Sim X seems to have the best Red Bull air racing mechanics, but then Flight Sim's a little bit pokey. It'd be really nice for X-Plane 11 to do like a Red Bull air racing, because that's got really nice dynamics for like the smaller planes. Okay, I'm going to have to concentrate on here. Let's not focus. Let's concentrate. And if we get titwinkled, then we can just give up again. Wipe out on the wall. Give it a little scratch. Jesus Christ! Doing a donut. Oh, there's no catching him. Every time I tried to push harder to get the extra time up on the lap, I just end up running wide. Total game over. Oh dear. That's what I get for trying. Pansky's like a bloody robot. He's off. That's what's brutal with these DTM cars. When you actually try and push them, when you're actually getting closer to the limit with them, a fraction too much, and you're going wide by miles. So hard to actually get more out of them at the limit. I think that's what ends up making the racing really, really close with the DTM cars, you know. he's on speed. McKim muscle no sound. Have you tried turning it on and off again? Oh dear. You need to reboot the game of muscle. These cars are really good fun to drive though. Definitely going to be doing more streaming with them. You guys in chat got a race room? Those of you watching? Yeah, that's the thing, Josh, but I'm hoping with our games, you know, we can run these, we can run the Game of Muscle server. Look at that sideways. We can run a Game of Muscle server and we can fill it up and have it, you know, have good sort of 25 car races, because the tracks are fine, the handling is fantastic, sounds awesome, really good. The crowd's gone 2D. I think we'll do one more race. Oh, hang on, guys. It's time for your favourite. It's time for your favourite activity. It's time for the ad break. Who's got an advert? I'm going to be interested to see how much ad revenue I get from clicking the ad button on streams, because someone said it's worthwhile doing. But I don't know if it is. Like, I don't know if it's worth torturing you guys or not. But you know. I think, yeah, race room's weird. It does have a kind of R factor feel to it, but it's got ply to it. It's quite forgiving on the limit. You know, you've missed the ad, Atif. Got a Cyprus ad, nice. It's time to take a holiday. Pansky won that. Hang on, is Pansky, what car's he driving? He's driving the BMW as well. But he's not got the minty fresh Tic Tac livery where all the joy is. Jesus Christ in third, D White fourth. Oh, look, this is the presentation is really nice in race room as well. There's VR support. There's VR in race room. It is quite demanding though. You do need a fast computer. No, it gives out ads at random, Dennis. I think it only gives it to a couple of people. I hate race room. I don't care how much I play it. I hate it. It's so dreary. The cars don't feel lively. Every time I play it, I get a headache. in VR or 2D. It's not for everyone, but I quite like it. Where are we? Are we back? Have we done a full cycle of the tracks? Let's have a look. Oh, I think we're back, guys. We've done a full cycle. Every single track that's on the server. I like these DTM cars in Race Room though, particularly. Oh, okay. Fine. Okay. Torture Atif. Oh, the sun's come out, that's better. I might try next time we stream this, we'll join the server with a different vehicle. A better ad system. Well, hopefully I can line up a separate sponsor, and I'll play their ads. But I think YouTube might complain if I do that. But well, you know, we'll see. But we'll be driving this again tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have the shifter plugged in. I don't know how I'm going to attach it to the rig. Should be able to mount it onto this somehow. Shortcut, outlap, doesn't count. Oh, this lap invalidated. Okay, we're alright. Woohoo! Such a high-speed track. Atif is triggered. It's alright, Atif. Don't worry about it. Think about the beautiful sky that's presented in this game. A sky that those of us in the United Kingdom don't get to witness very often. Truly a sight to behold. This track's bonkers. Whoa! Oh, sideways entry! Oh, Scandinavian flick. I did that on purpose. My God, this car just gets out sideways. It's crazy. Hi, Evanos. Welcome along. Lap time invalid due to driving sideways through the corner. Oh, poor Atif. Drifto Sublo! I'm doing all right. This is the last race we're doing tonight. Everyone's falling asleep. I'll be on tomorrow though. As soon as we get the USB cable I'm going to be on with the shifter. I just want to drive with the shifter so we can get that review out. And yeah, I'm excited. So I think I need to brake here. There you go. Turn it in a bit more gently. Oh, the rumble strips sound great in this game as well. Project Cars 2 AC. Oh, Phil and Sindley. Will we? I'll play some Project Cars 2 tomorrow with the shifter. But for tonight, this is the last race because I'm knackered. It's midnight. We did start at, I think we started about 5 o'clock, so we've been going for about 7 hours or so. Which is not too bad. That's not our extreme. We've actually had, I think we've had 2 people. No, we had 1 person sponsor us. We've had a bunch of donations, which is cool, and then we've had some arguments in chat, and we had some bots spamming us on Discord. It's been quite an eventful evening. But we had some good races. We almost came 7th in ASSETTO CORSA, which would have been nice, but I made a mess of it. But started to get to grips with this car in here, which is nice. And I think so long as I'm not talking to him in the chat room, I think we can sort of get top 3s racing against other people, make for some more interesting driving than just having me drive around by myself because I've crashed. So we'll have to get the balance right between talking and driving, to be honest. Don't even care. Why would I care? Game of muscle for life. Oh dear. Password is T, but we're finishing off after this race. You've got 5 minutes to join. Tango Echo Alpha in capitals. Tungsten bit. Is Atif off to bed? See ya, Atif. Sleep tight. Wink, Frank Murphy, nice one. Yeah, because we will. Oh, hello. That scares the crap out of me every time that comes in. Yeah. I'm fine. we will be doing Project Cars 2 with the D license on. So if you want to join in with us in Project Cars 2, it is definitely get your license to at least D. Ideally even better. Because that last time we did it, that made a huge difference in the quality of racing on the server. Reduced the tip winkling by a factor of 10. Oh god, the bumps on this track. Ah, oh, Jesus. You make a mistake on those corners, the bloody vehicle goes all over the shop. Yeah, get yourself to D. You don't have to do that much racing to get to D. You know, like 5-6 races should get you to D as long as you're not driving into people. You've got to get the D. Everybody wants the D. Once you've got the D, everything's good. But you do have to get the D. Yeah, the thing is, I just think if you just lap in without crashing into people, because I've got the S license, and I'm always crashing into people. So I think a lot of it is just a case of just doing laps relatively clean after you've been wrecked. That seems to be the biggest thing, because I'm crashing a lot, but then I'm obviously just finishing off races not crashing, doing like 4 or 5 laps cleanly. Who wants the D? Everybody wants the D. Yeah, I probably got Sightmatch Studios probably bumped my account up just to make it so that I could look good. It's all a conspiracy. Hi, Udegard, welcome back. I don't mind. I'm over it, Sebastian. Was it you? Was it you that titwinkled me? I'm so used to getting titwinkled now. I just treat it as part of the racing, the racing enjoyment. Oh no, Jelly D's a titwinkler. Jelly D the titwinkler. I've got my titwinkle list here. I need to put a wall of titwinkle on the... we need to find out who does the titwinkling. And we need to put the wall of titwinkles on the channel. In the video description. So you're in every single video on the channel. Wall of titwinkle. Even if it's not a driving sim. It could just be at the bottom of every single video. And people are like, what is that about? And I'll be like, these are people you need to watch out for. Dangerous. The GM code. It's like the Da Vinci code. Oh, Jelly D's never titwinkled. He's not lived. You have to titwinkle at least once. I've titwinkled someone once this time on Race Room. Honestly, you've never lived until you've titwinkled. Exactly. Do for the S is for 7. The S is for sexy titwinkle. Oh, what a boss, Leonard J. Thank you, you mentalist. That €15. That's shitloads. What are you doing? Thank you so much. What a mental boy. Thank you so much, Leonard J. That's the best. It's like trick or treat, that. Thank you, man. What, you get in chat room? Leonard J, get yourself in the chat room, boy. What a boss. Thanks for supporting us. What a crazy man. Right, qualifying's finished. Party would be more expensive. He prefers yen. Oh dear. That's the end of qualifying. Whoop, whoop. Oh, that was nice. The game saved me from going in the wall there. That'd be handy in real life. Oh, Leonard J. I'm knackered. What a mentalist. I mean, €15 is literally, that's a sack of Twinings tea bags. I thought you were in UK, Leonard. Didn't think you were in on the continent. What a boss. Right. Oh, ad quick ad break, quick ad break. That's what Leonard J gets for donating and gets an ad break. Off to the race. Here we go. Who got an advert? Did Atif get his advert? Project Cars 2 makes you English. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to concentrate, guys. Don't mind me, I'm going to concentrate until I get taken out. I want to try and beat Apansky, that's the operation. So, no, not focusing, concentrating. Sorry for Mr. Chat Room. Thank you again, Leonard J. You're an absolute boss. If I get titwinkled, then I give up. But I want to beat Apansky. So, less talking, more focus. I can't talk and drive. I lose like 20% of my performance by talking and driving. And 40% by reading the bloody chat room. But I like chatting with you guys, so you know it's not all bad. But I can't drive. I need the chat room in the middle. That's the one really good thing with VR. I get the chat room in the middle of the screen, so it doesn't block my. I don't have to look away from what's going on. Look at him. Maybe he's got a better setup or something, because he seems to be a lot faster than everyone else. Let's go for the sandwich overtake, guys. Watch this. Okay, he broke way later than I was expecting. I was going to go down the middle of them, but they both outbroke themselves. Totally threw me off. Why no VR? Because my computer's too slow for VR and streaming. Hopefully MSI are sending us a 1080. They said they are. 1080 Ti, and then we should be good enough. And even if they don't, I've priced up a bunch of computers for a streaming machine. And once we've got a streaming PC that's separate, we'll be able to do it. Jeez, understeer at speed is real. Awesome driving. The Apansky's got a setup. He must have, because he's so far ahead. Where's the brake point? And why am I moving my head? I'm not in VR. So dumb. Oh, Deruta he did a good overtake there. Drafted us and then got past nicely. God, we're drafting him from this distance, Jesus. Oh, he's flat out through here. That's how he got me so fast. Just have to line it up. I've got a display. This display I've got, you can use it. You can use Sim Dash with a mobile phone, and that shows you how much fuel. And that works with Project Cars 2, Race Room, AC. It works with all the sims actually. It's called. Oh shit! Totally out of control. Sim Hub, I think it's called. The software. If you Google Sim Hub, I'm going to do a separate video on it soon. But you can use that with mobile phones, and you can stick that on your steering wheel, and it tells you. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Doesn't work in VR. This is a shame. I guess you could peer through your nose gap. How is he doing this flat out? Let's have a look. Maybe. Oh no! Oh no! Whoa! track's actually really good, you know. It's really simple, but nice. Voice command. Oh, that's a good idea, yeah. Replies one straight off track, I know. Say it's because I look at the chat room and I'm not exactly the fastest person mentally, so I have to process what's been written. I'm like, ugh! And then my hands don't work, pedals don't work, brain shuts off. My brain is like one of those, you know when you old computers and you get them to do too much and they just stop. They don't do either thing. That's what I'm like when I'm reading. Not good, but it's okay. Such is life. Tic Tac. What? Best car in the game. Right, how is he doing this flat out? Oh, no. Oh, God. It sticks and then it doesn't. And then it washes out. It's like the front's... It's like his Mark Webber's car. It's trying to take off. I think I'm going to turn in and just keep turning next lap. I'm just going to assume that the front's not going to bite at all. Brain is an Amiga. It's like a tape drive. It's Commodore 64 loading. Darren Brown. Subliminal brake message in chat. There you go. Oh, God. There we go. Hit the brake point there. See, Darren Brown me with the brake point. If you could get an iPad mounted in the middle, yeah, no, that could work. It's having it at the same focal depth. So, yeah, if I had it where I have it in VR and had it big enough, it would probably need to be like a 15-inch screen or something, a 12-inch screen. So yeah, like a 10-inch iPad would probably do it. You're right. I do have an Nexus 7, but it's really slow. And then YouTube chat can be a bit of a pain. But that is an idea. Okay, let's just turn in here. Oh, it's not even biting the top. There we go. Little lift. Oh God. Yeah. Maybe you do have to dab the brake to get the front. Just briefly dab the brake. Hi, Kajella Eriksson. Welcome to the channel. Here's another filthy red Kurt Allison. He's been watching Game of Muscle since God knows when. His chat. Do you remember Windows 98 with that kid's laughter when you booted it up? I can't even remember what Windows 95 boot sound was. Oh, XP, wasn't it? No, 98 when you turned it off, didn't it go brr brr? I'm not driving a Logitech, I'm using an Ultra Cento wheel with a direct drive. Direct drive. Oh, there's the wall. Direct drive. Woo! Direct drive. We've lost this race. Look at that direct drive power. Windows 98 had it as it had bubbles and kids laughing. Get ready for Matrix wheel. Forget the driving. It's late. We've lost the plot. GoPro. Hang on, it's GoPro Lopez. GoPro Lopez live stream. Yeah, he has a camera on his waist, doesn't he? GoPro Lopez. Subscribe to his channel, it's pretty good. Look at that. That's pure immersion there. It's like the slap chain. There we go. That was exciting, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I thought I really spiced up the end of that race there with the camera work. as if you've come back at the worst time because we're just finishing. I'm knackered, hence the Matrix camera action. Oh dear, guys, I'm done. Let's have a look at the results. Apansky, Reederuta, White, and Jesus Christ. Well done, guys. I'm done. I'm totally done. I can't take any more driving tonight. We've been going for quite a while. I think we've done about 7 hours of streaming. Hopefully, as I say, we'll have the USB cable tomorrow, and we can mount this to the rig. I am excited to get this on the rig. That'll be pretty damn awesome. It's nice and cool, actually. It's a good way to cool down if you're overheating at night and you need to put some put some Fanatec shifter on your face to cool down. But yeah, thank you everybody that took part this evening. Thank you, going to chatter. Thank you for subscribing. We turned into Devon, Gamer Devon muscle there. Thank you everyone that subscribed, everyone that donated, everybody that sponsored, everybody that took part, everybody that raced on Sim Racing System and both in Race Room. We will indeed be back tomorrow, as I say. But I think my brain is turned off. Do you smell burnt toast? I think that's my brain coming out my nostril. Happy Halloween, though. Happy Halloween. Oh dear. Tonight's been interesting, to say the least. Take care, everybody. Good night.